Howdy ho there, YouTube. Taurus High Point Production coming at you with another one. Gonna review this infamous Glock pistol here. Okay, 1, 2, Millennium PT 132. Oh, I'm sorry. You thought I was going to bring Glock into my house? That freaking trash? I'll be honest with you. Nothing wrong with a Glock pistol if you like that style of trigger. That's my only beef with Glock, is that trigger. I like the trigger in these, but although these Millenniums, everything from the 132 to the 809 is on recall. They're going back to be destroyed. I'll give you a heads up on that. You monkey this trigger like I'm doing now, and then you can apply the safety, and then the gun can still go off. Okay, but you know, yes, Taurus screwed up. Okay, but you have to negate the first rule of safety, which is keeping your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Okay? And just to let you know, yes, this gun is empty. There's no bullets in the chamber. It was cleared prior to all filming. Okay? I do follow the rules of gun safety. Okay? Does that make it a horrible weapon? No. It has adjustable sights for windage. Non-adjustable front sight. It's a fixed white dot. The rear sight on this one, just a plain black sight that allows the front sight to be seen, which is not too bad. Fits nicely in an Allen IWB carry in the waistband. But we're going to move on to just some quick specs and a little bit of features on this gun. It is a stainless steel slide. The frame is polymer. It's 32 ACP, hence 132. I mean, you know, it has a 10 round capacity, 11 if you carry one in the chamber. And know the difference in gun safety and keeping the finger off the trigger while you set your safety. It's still a safe pistol. Okay, it's when you circumvent, decide you're a know-it-all, and decide to circumvent the safeties on these pistols that you have to be willing to do. Now, a lot of people thrown up, well, in the heat of a battle and blah, 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 blah. Even in the heat of a battle, you keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to destroy or kill. Just that simple. That's the way I've always been taught. I guess for me it's second nature. For a lot of folks, I would avoid these like the plague, but me, I pick them up wherever I can find them. I traded FMK for this one. I got baby powder, some sock, and a boot for it. Okay, so I mean, I was well compensated in the trade. Very decent pistol. Do I like it better than the FMK? No. Did the FMK trigger suck? No. But it did have that Glock style of trigger. I can't stand that style of trigger. That's me. The weight is 19.9 ounces empty. Rate of twist is 1 in 9.8. Barrel length is 325. The height is 4.5 inches. The frame is a compact polymer. The width is 1.280 inches. The action, they call it DAO, double action only. but it does have a single action. Once that first round is fired and you work that trigger back, it is not as hard to pull as it is on that first round. The overall length is 6.125. There are 6 grooves in the barrel. Safeties, it's got a firing pin block, a manual safety. The trigger type is a smooth. MSRP on this thing is $4.59. That's if you're lucky enough to find them. You probably pick them up nowadays $225-ish, $275-ish. Well, like I said, the guy well compensated me on that trade. The grooves are right hand groove. The rear sights I say are Heine straight 8. This has been had an aftermarket sight attached to it. It doesn't have the Heine on it. It's just a plain rear sight, black sight, with the white dot front, which is not an issue for me. 10 round magazines, red followers to let you know that the magazines are empty. You're shooting, and the slide locks back, and that should be enough to tell you that the gun is empty. But some people need that visual acuity of the red in it. For what it is, it's a great little pistol. It is neither boorish or foolish. Most people don't like the PT series because they're under a massive recall. Yes, I can see where that can be a hindrance with owning one, but I like them simply because they've held true to that tradition. Now the G2s have got the Glock style trigger on it, that bladed trigger. I can't stand that for some reason. I like the smooth trigger. Even your Rugers, your newer Rugers, are starting to kick out that bladed trigger. I'm willing to believe that it's got to do something with safety reasons and whatnot. I can't stand it. So I'm going around trying to scoop up as many of these old fellows as I can. I've even got some Ruger PT P345 series, the 345 of that series. I'm going to try to get a 9.5 in a 40 and a 9.5 in a 9mm. But I want that smooth trigger. I can't stand that bladed trigger. That's me. Would Glock be an excellent firearm with a different trigger style in it? In my opinion, yes. But Glock is still a decent firearm. It's one of the top ones out there. It's been proven they can take a beating and still keep going. Like I said, if it weren't for that lousy bladed trigger in it, that's what I cannot stand. I don't know why. But this has been a Taurus High Point production. You choose, you be responsible. I'll choose, I'll be responsible. And let's just try and get along. Thank you.